So number 28 here on my assignment, this looks like it might factor, but I don't want to deal with this 13. So I'm going to go ahead and use the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula looks like this. It's in your textbook. I'm sure it's in the notes. Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now, this is your a, the coefficient in front of x squared. This is your b, which in this case is the 3, and the c is the constant. So all you really need to do is fill stuff in to this formula. So this is how I would do it. Again, this is just my opinion. So I'm going to put a 3 in for those spots. Put a 16 there and also there. And then negative 13 where the C goes. And then from there on out, it's just some calculations you got to do. You do have to reduce these properly. And typically that's where most of the work is. So what I would suggest is you type in the stuff under the radical first. What I mean by that is just this stuff that I'm circling, just that stuff. So I typed that in and I got 841. Well, we need to reduce that. Square root of 841 happens to be 29. And as I said, this looked like it would be something that could factor, and it would have, but I didn't want to deal with those big numbers. So this comes out to be, the square root of 841 is 29. But again, you have to reduce these. This is not a good enough answer. Okay. What this tells you is you have two answers, a plus or minus. So we have to break it apart. Negative 3 plus 29, and then divide by 32, and negative 3 minus 29, divide by 32. Okay, so this comes out to be 26 over 32. This one comes out to be negative 32 over 32. And again, that's not good enough. You need to reduce these things, okay? We've got these two solutions, but they're not reduced. So this answer comes out to be negative 1. That's good. And 26 over 32, well, that reduces by a factor of 2. So we get 13 over 16. I think those will be the two answers for this. Again, you can check them if you wish to, but this fraction is a mess. So I don't usually check my answers in this section, but it's optional.